Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This video, we're gonna be checking out this white truck we just finished. It's kind of late in the day and I'm making you guys a video kind of in a bit of a hurry because, well, it's the end of the day and everybody's pretty much gone, and we just got this thing completely finished up, cleaned up a little bit, and the customer's gonna be here like super early in the morning to take this thing, get it back on the road and go to work with it. But I wanted to show you guys around this thing. We've done a few pretty cool stuff to this truck that we haven't done on other trucks. Some firsts and some things we haven't done a lot of that are pretty neat on this truck too. So show you guys the details of that. And I don't know, I wanted to test drive it. And I'm thinking it's rained today and the roads are wet and pretty clean truck. So I don't think I'm gonna take it on a drive in this video, but we're still gonna walk around and check this thing out. It's a lot of fun and a super cool truck. So follow along, it's gonna be a good time. All right, we just got this thing all cleaned up, and we'll pull it outside and show you guys this truck. It turned out really sharp. We're gonna take it down the road, do a quick test drive, make sure everything's good, because the customer is coming to pick this thing up in the morning. And the customer that we did this truck for is Smith Farm Supply. And you know, they're picking up one really sharp ride. So I'll just back this thing out real quick and then we will go over all the details on this build. All right, here it is. This is a brand new 389, 280 wheelbase, 78-inch sleeper, low air leaf rear suspension, Cummins 18 speed, all the typical kind of owner-operator specs for the most part on this truck. And this thing turned out super sharp. So I'm gonna start on the very front of the truck and kind of go over all the pieces of the puzzles on this thing, what we did here. So starting out right away on the front end of this thing, we did 4 grill bars on there, give it a total of 7. We put 7 lights on the roof, and then we did 2 on the bumper. That's a Lincoln 20-inch bumper with the toe pinhole cutouts. And then we put the tag mount there. That's a SH tube tag mount, which we sell on the website. And then we've got a set of rock guards with the penny lights in there. We swapped the headlights out, put the Firewire headlights in it. And the duck, you can't forget the duck here. A little angry duck with the light up purple eyes. It's pretty cool little deal. I like the duck. And we took all the red out of the emblems. Pretty much this whole truck is white and chrome. Really nice, clean look to it. We did the Lifetime oilers here and the Lifetime lug nut covers on the front and the back. Painted the hubs black. Going over here to the breathers. We painted the breathers and did the strapless breather kit on there. And then we put our LED strips, Firewire LED strips back there. So it gives it like a cool kind of little glow with light in there. It's kind of inconspicuous, clean looking, I like it. And then we did the truck's starlight and the breathers, light up the breathers. And then added a button light to the mirror there, because you can't do a whole lot with the aero mirrors, but we found out you can put like you can put one of these dudes in there, or you can even do a mini watermelon light, fits in there pretty good. The black housing that went around the mirror there, we painted it white, kind of match up with the truck. Painted the back of the headlight buckets white. Also, we did the truck's amber lights on the back of the headlights. They look nice. 12 gauge cabin sleeper panels painted white, and they've got the underglow lights in there. We did the 12 gauge cabin sleeper panels. It's got the underglow lights in here. It looks pretty good. And painted the tanks, painted the def tank, left the ends polished, straps polished, and polished up the boxes, painted the air tank. Did the 12 gauge straps for the air tanks. Back here we did Hogue-built half fenders, blind mounted. We did the rear wheel hub covers. It's always the hardest thing for me to say for some reason. And in the very back we did Iowa custom shock box, 4 lights, and then we did 8 in the back of the sleeper. Looks really good like that. And those are all dual revolution, so you can flip a switch, they'll turn white, or they can be red. And then just kind of show you some of the wiring here. We did all nice and clean looking in there. Merit deck plate, painted black. And then we took the factory air electric bar, painted it black, and put it back in its place there. Going around to the very back of the truck, we've got a 12 gauge rear center panel. I'm sorry, that's an Iowa Customs rear center panel. It's got the hidden reverse light bracket down here. And we did the truck's mud flap weights. Overall, this truck is super sharp on the outside. I mean, it's nice, it's clean. Got Dynaflex stacks on it. It's just a good looking ride. 12 gauge reverse bow tie visor, painted inside and out white. And same thing on the window chops. I mean, overall, it's just a good looking truck. Very classy looking, I think. But the other cool part about this truck is, I'm gonna jump inside and show you the interior, because we did a lot of interior work to it. And we done something a little bit different that we haven't done before. And I suspect we'll be doing a lot more setups like this in the future. It turned out really good. And we've even kind of started talking about maybe, we got another truck we're working on, and we may be doing an interior similar to this one with the stitched panels and whatnot, but I'll open this up. So we painted all the wood grain in the truck. Every bit of wood grain's painted white. We had these made with the white stitching and the diamonds in it. And we did them in the doors on both sides. And then we did the headliner. And then I'll climb up in here, take my shoes off. Get my shoes off. See, no shoes in the truck. Close the door here. So then we painted all the dash panels white in here. We did a SH tube shifter. This is like a 42-inch shifter, which I kind of thought was tall, but it's not that bad. Like, I was moving the truck around, I don't mind it at all. Back of the visor's painted white, and then in here we did these covers on top of the doors to match everything. We did our interior watermelon lights, painted the plates white, and these go purple, and you can switch them over to white. So it's pretty cool. Got those on both sides. And then we did the Iowa custom seat bases, painted those white, get the seats lower, you know. Then going back here to the back of the sleeper, we did all the doors with those panels on top of them, painted all the wood grain white, or yeah, painted it white, and then did the stitching, which turned out really sharp. Got those, and then we also did the cabinet doors. They turned out really good. We did this cabinet door also. This thing's so new, we ain't got the plastic off the fridge or the mattress. But this turned out, I mean, super sharp. If you look at the inside back here, wide angle like that, pretty freaking sharp. So, yeah, they got them a nice ride for sure. We were glad to be able to build this thing, and we've done a few things that we had never done before. You know, I think I'm not. Yeah, actually, I know it for a fact. That is the first Angry Duck we've ever put on a truck. So there's that. Plus these interior panels. That's a whole new thing. Doing those the inserts on all the doors. It's really good looking. But that's kind of it for the interior. Thing turned out super sharp. There's still more a person could do to it, and I imagine, talking to Clint, I think he's got some plans when they get this thing back. They're gonna still do a little bit more to this truck yet. And I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe he'll bring this thing up for our truck show this coming year. So if you guys are wanting to see this thing in person, I bet we could probably twist his arm a little bit and get him to show up. All right, guys, that's it for this video. I know I might have mentioned that we were going to take this truck for a test drive. We've driven it back and forth from the paint shop and everything else. There's no real need to do it. And as you can tell, it rained out here earlier, and the roads are a little bit wet, and I didn't really want to get the truck dirty, being he's going to be here in the morning to pick it up. But pretty sharp ride. We've done things differently on this truck than we've done in other trucks in the past, and I think it turned out super sharp. What do you guys think about it? You like it? You love it? You hate it? I don't know. It's kind of hard to hate an all-white Peterbilt, though. It looks really good. So, yeah, he's going to be picking this thing up in the morning and taking it back home and putting this thing straight to work. So, you know, do all the things. You got to like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Semi-Casual Show, and go to our website, semicasualshow.com. You can get hats, shirts, stickers, and truck parts, and a lot of stuff you see on these trucks we have for sale on the website. So go check that out. And otherwise, we'll just catch you guys on the next video. Later.